The Bryan Kohberger case. I've had so much crap going on in my life that I haven't done any videos about some of the new information coming out. So I probably won't do anything on the stuff that's come out the last couple of weeks because, like I said, I have too much else going on. But I couldn't ignore this one thing because it's pretty crucial in how people are going to think from now going forward. And that is the defense acknowledging that Bryan was out driving around the night of the incident. A lot of people already don't think innocent until proven guilty. This case was such a heinous crime that so many people are hardcore that he's guilty. And that's just because of the DNA on the knife sheath. And there's a lot of other circumstantial things that, people that don't think objectively would, really make them think that he's guilty. I always say innocent until proven guilty, unless it's something just so clear cut that it's just no other one else is, like, the Lori Day Bell case, with Lori and Chad, like something like that. You can just say they're guilty because it's just no other possibility. It's them. And even though there's a lot of circumstantial evidence with this case, there's just still too many freaking possibilities that don't, you can't just say he actually did it himself. But this new evidence is going to kind of screw him with a lot of people that were kind of on the fence, and it's going to make the people that are totally against him say, okay, see, yeah, this is like the final straw before we get any of the rest of the information. Everyone has said that Bryan's a night owl. And people that are like OCD and stuff like that, it's very common, excuse me, for them to be night owls. I am a night owl. I will be up till like 5, 6 in the morning. My average time is 4 a.m. My average time, excuse me for making all this extra noise. My average time is 4 a.m. Where I used to live, I used to drive out at night all the time, 1, 2 a.m. That was just me. A lot of people do it. A lot of people prefer to travel at night. So you can't just say that. Now, is it a coincidence? Hell yeah. Especially with all the other circumstantial evidence against him. But you still need to look at all possibilities. He said that he has evidence to exonerate him. Was he doing something with one of the survivors? Was he driving around picking them up? Was he driving around dropping them off? Was he in the area selling drugs? Was he in the area picking up drugs? We don't know that. So you can't just say he was in the area because he was committing this crime. To be honest, I think he's a part of the crime, even though I said you can't just say 100%, and I can't just say 100%. I think he was a part of the crime, but we don't know if he actually did it. It's just too many possibilities. Other people could have been in the house. It was a party house. Someone else could have been with him and went in and committed the crime. And he was just the driver. So we do not know anything. Now I'm wondering, they were using his, phone locator to put him in the area several times. I wondered if they're checking his phone further back to see if he ordinarily drove around other times at night, or was it just this time close to the murders? They should look at that too. If it shows that he drove around months before in the middle of the night, then you can't just say he was doing it that specific time only for that. So like I said, yes, this makes him look even more guilty, but there are just too many possibilities because of everything else that we can't say 100% that he's guilty. And I just hate these channels that do that. Just because you don't like a person and just because a crime is heinous doesn't mean you say the person is definitely guilty and you're not even going to think about anything else. Imagine if the police did that. How dumb would they be? You know, so when people think like that, you're just very ignorant. You know, we want justice for them. But look how many people that were innocent have been in jail for decades, have been killed, and they were innocent. So you just cannot assume. You can think, yes, okay, there's so much evidence against him, he might be guilty, you know. But don't say definite. And like I said, people with mental illness will be night owls. Like I said, he could have been driving around selling drugs, driving around picking up drugs, driving around with a person that committed the crime, hanging out with somebody, picking them up, dropping them off, you know, or he could be the person that did it. But we need all of the information before we say yes. Now, does he have something on his car that tracks where he is at? And like I said, can they look back at his phone records months prior and see if he had his phone in that area, if it was normal for him to be out at night? You know, all those things need to be checked. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'm sure I'll talk about this more later, but I just wanted to get my initial 2 cents worth on it. I might look back at a couple other things and see if I want to talk about that as well. But as always, if you like videos from a person that speaks intelligently about things and is very fair and looks at all possibilities and that doesn't mince their words, please hit that like and subscribe button. Please check out my past videos and my upcoming videos. My channel is not for the people that are triggered easily because I'm very raw and I say things a lot of people won't say because I'm a small channel. But I'm always truthful. I'm always honest. I know what I'm talking about. So if you like that, like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're a wuss and can't handle that, then don't listen to my videos. Anyway, that's it, guys. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.